Just off the Orange Freeway, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Tyler Skaggs, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's going for that coveted 30th start today. When pitchers go to spring training, they hope they're healthy enough to get 30 starts. That tells them they've had a pretty good year. So he's had a solid season with his 30th start in this ball game.
Now in the box. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Michael Brantley.
Digging in now, Michael Brantley. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, Matt, I love the fact they hit and ran right there. 0-0 score, tie ball game, but you're putting pressure on the defense. You want to score first. Now they're set up first and third in a situation where they can now take the lead if they finish the inning out properly.
32 home runs, that batting average hovering in the high 230s, and 97 driven in. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another 0-2 home. Very weakly on the ground.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
One guy who's been struggling a bit, Matt, Edwin Encarnacion. Remember, he was a 40-homer guy last season, so people definitely expect a lot of production out of him again. I don't know exactly what's slowing him down right now, but I'm sure he's doing his best to try to figure it out and turn things around.
First pitch of the at-bat. Carlos Santana comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Check swing grounder to the right side. Up with it now is Pennington. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Danny Salazar gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Harold, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
You want to watch the team put the ball in play. This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts. 1 through 9. They put the ball in play. They put pressure on you. It's going to be a fun watch to see how they battle the other team's pitchers.
Hard hit ball to second. Sliding stop by Kipnis. Hats off to that one.
Batting third, first baseman Albert.
Here's Albert now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Got the first 2 guys out, and then the 3-hitter extends the inning. Now it gets a little more problematic. Here comes the 4-hitter, and you're in the stretch. Let's see if he can get out of it.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's got a chance at a big season milestone here. 1 more home run to reach 50 on the season. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. One and one. Here it is. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chisenhall racing back to the track, and one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, so a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he grounds one briskly to short. To his right, Lindor. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. At the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Pennington over to his left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. And I love watching these guys play defense. They're the highest fielding percentage in the American League. You talk about range, digging balls out on bad throws. They do it all. They can defend.
So striding forward now, Jason Kipnis. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Revere is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 2-0. Here's Cameron Maybin now. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's gone 2 for 5.
Cameron Maybin.
Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Cliff Pennington. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
Now batting, Luis Valbuena. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right, and Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. It's the Angels 2 and the Indians nothing. The shot there at the Newport Beach coastline, not far from us here in Anaheim, as we get ready for the top of the third. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs, 0 for 7. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Liner toward right center, and this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit down the line at first. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And another foul ball. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Another 2-2 offering. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun going back on it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Indians leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in, Martin
And
Maldonado.
leading off with a halo.
He comes into play with a batting
Catcher,
average in the respectable
Martin
270s.
Maldonado.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fast.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
And with 1
Left
away,
fielder.
time for a check of the
Aaron
standings. And as you can
Revere.
see, these guys trailing by just a half game in the division race. First pitch on its way. Ben Revere is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch on the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Striding in once again, Mike Trout, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more a throw over, and the runner back safely. And yet another throw over, just keeping him close. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And he'll dive back in. The 0-1 on its way. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hard ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
He hit that ball hard through the 5-6 hole. Now, I know he saw third baseman slide out of the corner of his eye because it looked like he picked his feet up a little bit, started to run a little bit faster.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cole Calhoun. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Low for ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning.
Leading off for the Indians, first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Calhoun has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The Angels, the shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 0-1 delivery. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Into the box now, Cliff Pennington. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Scorched to third. Ramirez is there. Throw won't get him.
batter.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. Hit it hard but
Luis
lined out in his first
Valbuena.
at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, sometimes with the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he hits one into the hole, drives in the run, making contact. It pays off.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back easily. Ready with the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Brantley. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Revere. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Heading out towards shallow right. Chisenhall moves over, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We played 4 full. Angels are out in front, 3-0. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, you ever talk about a much-needed base hit? That's it right there. He's been struggling all year. That was much needed. Put a smile on his face.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Lays off 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it, and that retires the side. Indians strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Hitter, Mike Trout.
Changeup called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Jackson. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That's wide. 2-0.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Back up the middle. Kipnis is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 56.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order, but they lead it 3-0. In once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
The 0-1 on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off. instead of putting it in the seats.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Calhoun going back. He's there and records the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Hey fans, the Halo Headquarters program is an information kiosk for guests in attendance at Angels home games. The Halo Headquarters is located on the field level concourse at section 124.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now this is swung on, and here's another to right field. Calhoun has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
The batter, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. No runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Andrelton Simmons.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Maybin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, second baseman. Left.
Digging in the switch
Pennington.
hitter, Cliff Pennington. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Liner towards second. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, Luis Valbuena. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jackson is under it. And that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. They lead it 3-0. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a little blooper to center. Maben moving in. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Next for Cleveland, catcher Yan Gomes.
Ready once again, Yan Gomes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
2 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. The Halos lead this one 3-0. Brian Shaw gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brian Shaw.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. His numbers against Brian Shaw, he's 1 for 2.
Catcher Martin Maldonado.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. comes set, and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's grounded foul. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
And Revere.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped foul wide of first. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll be a base hit for Revere. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And Trout has himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And the throw from Jackson is not going to get him. He's in there at third base. On a good round number for him there, as that's now 250 hits on the season as he creeps ever closer to that single season record. Here's Albert now. His numbers against Brian Shaw, he's gone 2 for 8. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Right fielder number
Cole Calhoun will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield sink.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. 8th inning coming up. Angels lead it 4-0. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And that misses for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Revere is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder.
Here's Michael Brantley, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Balbuena is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the dugout, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Andrelton Simmons.
From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brantley racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. This one skied out toward right. Chisenhall has a play. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Digging in to try it again, Cliff Pennington. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Changeup, little bit inside, 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chisenhall has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Third baseman, Luis Balbuena.
Digging in, Luis Balbuena. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Angels leave 1, but they hold up. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. 9th
inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Right side. Pujols has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 4-0 the score this afternoon. The Halos win for the 115th time to set the pace in the division. Tyler Skaggs wins his 17th game of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.